Here's your bullfrog on the first day of his signing off. Still got some mess to clean up from my recent move, but instead of doing it now, I think I'll head on out and enjoy the day for a while. I'm beat from moving all day. I'm tired. I'm taking a break. Would you like to come join me? Yeah, we're tired from the move. He brought my turtle over. Got a box turtle in there, which I'll show you later, if I remember to. Alright, to the frogmobile. So now that we're out, I'll see what I can do here for you. Believe me, very tiring, making several trips back and forth during the move. That's all I've been doing today. Going back and forth. Look, I'm still doing it. If you've ever moved, and I know you have, you know what I went through today. A little after 6 p.m. right now. It's rather nice out there. Temps in the upper 70s with low humidity. A perfect evening. Except I'm sore from all the moving. You see they're still fixing things up here at this intersection. They're putting in one more of those inane circles. They got us all going in circles these days. Got us all going dizzy. Okay, enjoy your vertigo due to those circles. But we're always among history. For example, this is the former Harford Turnpike, which got folks from Baltimore to Harford County up until 1909 when it became a free road. This was the route northbound before the coming of US 1. Then in the late 1920s, we put US 1 together. It's like gerrymandered, you could say. Is that the right word, gerrymandered? Putting pieces of the roads together to make one long road. That's the story of US 1. But here in Maryland, we had toll roads. These back roads like this were toll roads until 1909, when the state bought them up and made them state highways and gave them numbers, as you just saw. Got it? I'm only going to say it once. And now we find ourselves actually in Harford County. Getting to be one wicked road here. Have I ever come this way before? A one-lane bridge. And I get priority. I was here first. Oh, it's a West Ring Factory Road. Wonder where that is. I've heard of Ring Factory Road, but I forgot where it is. I'm in my own state, and I forgot how to get around. Trying to get to a location I haven't seen in several years. I think I'm going the long way though. And now I wound up on a highway somehow. Route 24. Man, I'm going a long way, aren't I? But I think I found a road that might just get me where I'm trying to go. This is Wheel Road, a road I first saw back in 1966 during a Boy Scout outing to go fishing. And I will try to show you where that occurred back in 1966. Yeah, I'm that old. Yep, I'm that old. Still want to follow me? And the place I was trying to reach from back in my Boy Scout days. Only my third time here. First time, 1966. Second time, 2010. Looks different than 1966. Yeah, but there's our welcome. Thank you. All right, where can I park? At the back of the bus. And down there is the pier where I once fished. But back in the 60s, we could keep the fish. Now we gotta put them back. What a waste. And the pond itself. Too bad these days, if you catch fish, you gotta put them back. Look at all those lily pads. A bullfrog's delight. Of which there must be many in that water. Yep. I have relatives down there somewhere. Yep. A bullfrog's delight. For sure. No doubt about that. That's why I'm here. That's what attracted me here. And over there, Lady Bullfrog. All in all, a nice park with nice facilities. I guess throughout the year, there are all kinds of activities taking place here. I believe there are places here one can even stay for a weekend. Probably gotta pay for it though. Here are cool signposts with cool destinations. I've taken us on those places before. Not there yet, though. Rather interesting there. We passed through the Bel Air before, as you recall from my day odysseys, other videos as well. And Atkinson Dam is the dam that backs up that frog pond we were just at, with all those lily pads. Yeah, we got around today. Yep, all these cool places. At the very top, the mother of them all, Anchorage. Yep, lots of stuff to do here. Although things seem a bit dormant right now. And there is the ice house, which today would be coming in rather handy. If it still was an ice house, that is. And some of the cool stuff you'll find here. And of course, can't forget these guys. Okay, don't want to creep out my viewers. Don't want to creep them out too long. Now departing. But, am I trapped? Is there a button I can push to get myself out of here? Oh, automatic gate. Approach slowly. I can't go any slower. Open sesame. Within 2 feet. I can get within 2 feet. Yeah, okay. Electric eye over there, probably. That's why. Oh, there it goes. Yeah. Like a top secret installation or something like that for national security. Like NAFTA or something like that. In Cheyenne Mountain. High security there. But your bullfrog got in. And out, fortunately. But as long as I'm still in this neck of the woods, may as well hit this spot one more time. The place with the muzak in the background. And they apparently just in time. I better step back a bit, this thing's come flying through. Hold on to your hats. Not that bad that time. Not a lot of wind off of that one. But I best be on my way because I'm beat. Train way down there, CSX. But I can't get any closer. Oh well, time for a pit stop again. I could use a Coke right about now. They don't put cocaine in Coke anymore, do they? And it still sells? You're kidding me. They still move product? MySpace, but someone's already in it. Oh well. Huh. MySpace. Sounds like a website. I'll just go here. Right back at you. And again, via time lapse heading on out. Ooh, gotta do a sharp one here. Made our pit stop. But the real pits is missing that freight train that was way up there. But now, back on my old street. The one that I turned 1 year old on. That one. And as I keep saying, the house where I turned 1 year old was over there, opposite that motel sign. Now long gone. Now there are dumpsters there where my house was. That's where I turned 1 year old. If the house was still there, I might have moved into that. Then I'd have access to the National Pike anytime I want. Of course, it's the opposite side of town, on the west side. This is the east side. Here it's Pulaski Highway, not National Pike. And now, back on our version of I-5, which you call 95. I know, I-5 is probably a lot worse than 95. But don't be fooled by the lack of traffic now, because it's really bad during rush hour, weekdays. This is not typical of I-95, what you're seeing here. And again, via time lapse, almost back in town. Suburbia. But before heading to my new home, I have to once again stop by my old home, which is actually 10 years newer than my new home. It's still the home of Kramer the cat. Kramer still lives there. I guess I won't be seeing much of him. Speak of the devil. This could be the last I see of Kramer for a while. Oh no. Even Kramer has followers on YouTube. Kramer. He's got the itch again. But here's where I'm moving from, where I just moved out of. This here duplex. My brother will still be living in there, but he charges a lot of rent. I'm the firstborn and I gotta pay him. Don't wander there. Good. Yeah. Ms. Bullfrog there. And brother's Nissan vehicle there. It's a Rogue, I believe. Isn't Rogue a bad word? Like a highway robber or something? Yeah, there's Kramer again. You get a good look at him, because it might be a while. And my former bedroom, now in shambles because of stuff I moved out of here. My PC was there. That's what did all my video editing right there. Now it's at my new location. Even up here, 200 watts of stereo sound and a high-def TV. Yep. When my folks would send me to my room, I would say, so what? And now into the basement. That's become a mess since my brothers moved back into the house back in 2004. The light doesn't always work. But that mess right there was at one time non-existent. When I had this place, it was immaculate. I had an HO train layout set up over there where everything functioned and ran. This place is a gosh danged mess. Not for your Bullfrog left it. Just so you know, want to make that clear. I hate to say this, it breaks my heart to say this, but this house is no longer a home. The light suddenly popped on. Cool. But this is where I used to have my HO layout set up over there against that wall. And it does bring back memories to look at it. The layout still exists. It's in the back of the basement now. I'll have to take it to the new place and set it up. But really, at one time, I had this place immaculate. And I mean with a capital, immaculate. Now, no longer. Had my surround sound system here. A speaker in each corner. The wiring still exists. Yet my wires that I installed when I was 18 years old still exist. For quadraphonic sound. Yep, I was a punk of 18 years old when I wired this place up. What does that tell you about that 18-year-old punk? Ahead of his years. Yeah, that's a Dolby 8-track player there. One of my two reel-to-reel decks. 4-channel quadraphonic, of course. And someplace around here is also a quadraphonic 8-track player. No, 8-track recorder, excuse me. It makes quad 8-tracks. My CDs used to occupy that space. Now my brothers do. And he's a collector of memorabilia, movie stuff. As I guess is obvious by now. Yep, Eddie Haskell. Up there. Anthony Quinn. And my picture of the Thomas Viaduct. That's my picture of Cumberland, Maryland by night. Oh, well, let me get out of here. Getting too sentimental right now. The side door to my driveway. My former driveway. But before stepping out, I'll do something reminiscent of the last Mary Tyler Moore episode. This. All I can really do now is head into the sunset. Ride off into it, whatever. Or hop off into it. Weird traffic, though, on this Sunday night. Apparently, it's already gone down, but I'll still head into it, regardless. But across the way there, the hood, my current one. I just came from my original one. We'll take the scenic route there. And more idiocy for you. Welcome to Baltimore. Hope you enjoy your visit. Just carry a big stick. But I guess here is where I'll be spending the remaining days of mine. The remainders of my days, however you say it. I'm confused. Too much hustle-bustle moving stuff around. But not that bad, though. I met the lady back in 1972. May as well finalize things. Don't get the wrong idea that I've lived here before and spent a lot of time here, but this is the first time being on a permanent basis. But now I've been away from the other house before and lived here for a while. Only having to stay at the other house to help Mom out before she went into the nursing home. But now I'm free to go, and I'm going. Again, thanks to others who stuck by me. And all I can say is, glad to be back. Of course, as I'm making this, I'm not back yet. But for you to be watching this, I must be back, right? Now we're inside. As I said, things here are very messy due to my move. I have a long way to go before I can have guests here, obviously. But, you know, we're working on it. And here's my PC system. I bought the new one there, the Dell. And this one is my PC from 2008. It was a Gateway, but got transplanted into a new housing, whatever. I use that to store things because it's off the internet and can't get a virus. And this is faster, so I'm using this one now. But here's where your Bullfrog does all his video editing, or he will be doing it from here on out. But in my bedroom, I had this same setup here. Blu-ray burner right there. And my storage media, I've got lots more of that. I have about 50, 60 of those spindles there, filled with storage, you know, archived things and whatever. But I'll get to work. And as soon as things are done, you know, Ms. Bullfrog and I would love to have you.